Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the channel again, and thanks for coming back as always for the subscribers. And for those of you new watchers, please subscribe so you can keep up on what's going on. So, a little bit update on the GTO I wanted to share with you guys. We've been busy on a lot. I haven't videotaped a lot because it's been a little bit sporadic, 2 hours here and there, an hour here and there, and running around. But here's the lowdown. On a broad view of things, we are ready to get the seats in it, not because the interior is done, but because we are a couple little things from driving it. So, as I said, I'll give you a quick broad stroke, and hopefully you guys will stick around and watch the rest of the video to hear the rest. So, we had some problems with the exhaust that I got from Ames, which was supposed to be 2 1/4 inch according to their ad, all the way back, and I bought from the manifolds back, but they fit like crap. And if you remember in the last video, I showed you they hung down way too much, and in the driving video you saw them spark. So there we go. That's where they're supposed to be. That's level with the bottom of the car. As you can see, it's so hot and humid here. We've had some crappy weather. I shouldn't say crappy weather. It's been 70 degrees, but it's been 90% humidity. So Dave sectioned the front of the exhaust and put the proper 2 1/4 inch up to the manifold and sectioned that piece in. And that got us back up. We literally cut 1.5 inches out of the height of the bell, which was just ridiculous. I'm sorry, Ames, but you're not getting credit for that one. So we got everything else done up. We got the pipes all up, tucked up properly, as you see there. And all the tailpipes are on. And just as a sidebar, I'm cleaning up those traction bars. I know they may or may not be popular, but they come off easy enough if somebody wants to take them off, but I like them. So the other thing is, we've been having fits with the brakes. We have bled and bled and bled, and we can't get any fluid going through. And I did a couple things kind of crazy. We were concerned that some of the lines had dirt or were blocked in some form or another, so I ran weed whacker line through all the brake lines. We were still having issues, and I went on the GTO forum, and they commented about these brake proportioning valves. Excuse me. And this one was dirty, but I assume, so this is variable. We pulled this out. I should say it's variable, but it obviously controls the proportioning of the valves. So there's a spring on this side, and it goes in this way and controls the amount of fluid going to the front. Actually, this goes to the fronts, 1 and 2, and this one goes to the back. So actually that one goes to the back, sorry. These are the supply lines for front and back. Anyway, long story short, this has been giving us fits. Number 2, they're not available. Believe it or not, the only place that has it out of Ames Performance, OPG, and National Parts Depot. See, this is Ames, and they don't have the exact one, and I've called them. That one's similar, but not correct. The only guys that have it is this one right here, and this is National Parts Depot. And I'm getting that Federal Express here from them. Nobody locally has it, as crazy as that seems. Advanced, AutoZone, O'Reilly's, Napa. Called them all, went on their websites to make sure that the guys that were looking in their books weren't reading them wrong. They don't exist. It's amazing. So I talked to my nephew, and he said they use a lot of the old GM stuff for their parts on their buggies at the airport, and they said they are very hard to find. So long story endless, I'm going to get this ordered from, or actually I did order it today from National Parts Depot, 62 bucks. That should solve all of our braking problems. So that being said, the exhaust is up. We're getting some seats in it because the milk crate idea was really cool for the first drive down the street, but it was miserable. So list of things I got done. I got all the lights working, interior and exterior. Actually, all the interior lights are not working. The dome light's not working, but I did get a new door switch, which I think is the problem. All the tail lights, reverse lights, brake lights, etc., all working. The headlight wiring harness, which I got with the car, is all ready to go. I checked all those with the power meter, and those are all working properly, including the high beam switch. So that's all ready to go. I ordered from Sonic Automotive in Michigan. Thank you, Barry. I called from Sonic Motors, actually, in Michigan, and they had the headlight backers, which thank you to Ames and also OPG for giving the referral to Barry. and those should be here tomorrow, I assume. And that'll get my headlights, blinkers, parking lights, marker lights, all that done. And then all will be left to do is to drive a little bit. The good news is, every time I start this thing, we've started with the exhaust a couple times now. We had a couple little leaks. That's fixed. But every time I start it, boy, it just kicks over on the first start. So tonight, just cleaning up the seats. Clean this one, which you can see. And as per typical 70s car, somebody was smoking a cigarette, either sitting in the back seat or in the front seat, and it blew over in the back. But kind of funny on a 70s car. And I smoke too, so I really can't say much. But we're getting these all cleaned up so I can put them in tomorrow while we're waiting for the brake proportioning valve to get here. Exhaust is done. Like I say, lights are done. If the headlight backer plates come in tomorrow, we'll get the headlights in. And I don't know how long it's going to take from National Parts Depot to get me that part. I'll Federal Express it. Maybe it'll get here Saturday. If not, it'll be here Monday. And we'll be driving this sucker around. Getting very anxious to get it going. But I did want to share an update with you guys. I'm also getting the red Corvette cleaned up. The what I call the Big Butt Corvette, for those of you guys who have been watching the channel. If not, please go back and look, and I'll put a link below to a couple of those channels. So see the link in the description below to see a little bit about the red car. And probably immediately following this video, we'll get something uploaded on that. But I think I am going to sell it. And again, I'll give you some more updates, but I did some tuning on that car the last couple of days, getting it ready to get moved around. I put new weather stripping on the T-tops on that car. Did some tuning on the motor, like I said. I had a leak on the power steering. Haha, Corvette, imagine that. C3 Corvette in particular, C2, C3s. Power steering always leaks on those. I was going to put a Borgenson steering kit on it, and I still might, but back to you on that. So keep this video short. You guys are only watching 35–40% of them anyway, so why keep droning on? So Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy holidays. Today is the 15th. And please stay tuned for more. Hopefully over the holidays, I'll have some more time to post some stuff. Pay attention to our real estate website if you're interested. tbr-d.com. TB Realty and Development. And all the best again to you guys for the holidays, and stay tuned.